not. Thus far experienced witnessed disruptions in food suppliers. The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations (FAO) and other United Nations (UN) agencies are sharing best practice to the help of governments ensure the food sup- supply const- supply continues to be stable. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now I will invite Archana ma'am with her point of view on the topic diet and nutrition during pandemic. Archana ma'am, please.
Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, you're audible to all.
Yeah. Hello, children. Yes, that is really true. That we should eat proper diet, and I'm here going to share a slide. Okay, with you PPT. This is not only for the pandemic. Like you all are knowing, we are just very much afraid of corona. Okay, you children are having good strength, good immunity power if you are eating well and doing some exercises and feeling yourself happy, right? A few children I can say they are not smiling. So keep on smiling always, as I always say to you. Okay, stress free, good diet, good health is much more required. And I am just want to talk in a short about the a few decisions grab if you are not going to eat well during this pandemic, because this is going to be around 1 year. If you are going to have anything wrong, you can got any type of infection, one of these, right? So I'm just presenting myself. So is it visible to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So as you can see, making life amazing of your choice with full of energy and strength. So no worry about the pandemic, corona or anything in your life. Fine. What we need to do as a dietitian, we need to work hard, and as a human being, we need to work. Here you can see Eat Rise Society, that is whole of society is interconnected and independent. I am alone cannot force you. You are alone cannot be benefited. So farmers, scientists, they used to say farmers is going to grow anything. Scientists and experts can say what is good for you, what is not good for you. Youth, schools and colleges and you vibrant children are there. They can understand the thing, okay? And the policies are made, and here food and nutritionist, consumer organization and business uh, come up, correct? So we are talking about the adolescent now. One by one, I'm just talking a few diseases along with the pandemic. Why these are happening to young children? Like anemia. If I will talk about the anemia nowadays during the pandemic, as you people are just always staying at home, not working out properly, and eating not well, so hemoglobin level may become not below the normal. Correct. It refers to be a decreased number of circulating RBCs. So this is the anemia and very common in the adolescent. So be careful about that, because symptoms are headache, chest pain, and paleness of skin. So all of you just check your symptoms. What are the causes causing unhealthy diet? Low iron intake, body fails to absorb adequate amount of iron. Rapid physical growth, like this is the time 6 to 8 class you people are, and this is the adolescent age, so you are growing. And this is also the one of the reason your hemoglobin may fall short. Blood loss because of the periods, as you all know, in the girls. Okay, ulcers or injury or surgery also may cause anemia. That is not the reason presently. Okay, so what is the symptom? Iron deficiency in teenage girls, weakness and fatigue after performing physical activity. That you people are not doing nowadays. I am saying in my group as well, keep on doing physical activity so that your weakness and fatigue may not come arises. Dizziness or a feeling of lightheadedness, skin turns pale in color, or you might be get irritated sometimes. Your heartbeat may be increased, heart may murmur, or you may detect if these type of symptoms, or sometimes you may reduce your diet as well. In spite of being at home, you may reduce your diet. You may not feel to eat anything. So again, you can have iron deficiency. So what we can do? Eat a balanced, healthy diet rich in iron. Reduce tea and coffee. As you are nowadays at home and the winters are there, more or the less, whenever you feel a little bit hungry, you can say, low, just have a cup of coffee or a tea. So try to take milk, not the tea or coffee, because they hinder the iron absorption. If especially you are taking with food. So keep in mind, never take tea or coffee along with the food. Vitamin C rich food must be taken as it increases the iron absorption, right? So what we can take for the anemia if you are facing iron deficiency or something, iron fortified cereal breads, dark green leafy vegetables, curly kale, watercress, all type of green leafy vegetable, pulses, beans, brown rice, nuts and seeds, fish, eggs, tofu, dried fruits, apricots, raisins, white and red meats if you eat. Okay. Now I am coming to the second thing. You can say like osteoporosis is not for the young people. Yes, this is true. This is rare in children and adolescents. But if you are not taking proper food, then formation may be the reason, or juvenile arthritis may be the reason. If someone has diabetes, we can say type 1 diabetes for the younger children. This is I'm awareness I'm telling you about, right? Don't be afraid of all these things. Diabetes, cystic fibrosis. A few of you may have cyst develop in your uterus, or some fibrosis develop inside your body. Leukemia, celiac disease, osteogenesis imperfect, homocystinuria. Okay, this is one of the metabolic disorder. Hypothyroidism. This, if it is happening to anyone, then they may develop osteoporosis. So what to eat? Weight bearing exercise should be done. Diet rich in calcium and vitamin D should be done. Taken. Smoking is not of part of you, but still, this is the prior thing. You are becoming younger, so always don't never indulge whenever you become adult in the smoking, because this is going to ruin your bones. Okay, avoid alcohol at all in your life. This is I'm suggesting you all, my dear children. Okay. Then we come to the overweight and obesity. Some of you children might have gained overweight and obesity during this pandemic. The reason behind that, you are at home, you are not working out properly, no physical activity at all, and eating little bit more or higher side. Whatever is mom is cooking, you are eating. Sometimes your mind is also craving for some food like pudi, kachori, any type of thing, any sweet thing, whatever you like. So this may give to you instead of healthy weight, it may increase to the overweight or obesity. What is obesity? That is, I will just going to tell you later. Causes of overweight and obesity is genetic factors. It might be if your both the parents or your siblings all are overweight, this may be the reason. But yes, we can just fight with the genetic disorder as well if we do proper physical activity and keep a check on our diet, right? So lack of physical activity is also the factor. Unhealthy eating patterns, eating too much fast foods, and hormonal problems, because this is a stage when you are changing your face from the childhood to the adolescent age. So hormone may change, and this may create a problem. And you might be thinking, because of the stress, because of the poor eating habit, because of the low physical activity during the pandemic, you may get these type of diseases in your body. What we can do for the obesity prevention? We can eat healthy eating habits, and we eat healthy balanced diet, as you all are knowing well what to eat, what not to eat. Small changes can lead to recipe for success, right? Make favorite dishes healthier. Like I can suggest you, if you like pizza, I'm not saying you don't eat pizza. If you like the burger, I am not saying that you don't eat burger. What you can do, the tikki you are preparing for burger, you can prepare it with the not only with the potato, you can add on many type of vegetables. You can add on peanuts. You can add on peas in that. So it is going to be increase the protein intake. Along with that, add on lots and lots of veggies. Presently, so many vegetables are there. You can put it in the pizza topping or any type of food preparation you are doing. Even you are eating chow mein or anything, just keep on adding two handful of, like I'm saying like this, two handful of veggies with you in each meal. Correct? As earlier in the earlier lecture I have said, na platter I told you, right? Reduce the sedentary time. Help kids stay active. Though you are at home, but still try to do the activities, try to help out your mom, try to do some workout, try to do some kitchen work, try to just move here and there. Okay. If you are having stairs, you can just go up and down. You can do this type of thing. So being physically active, you must be knowing this is a really very good benefits for the obesity treatment. Reduce the sedentary time. Try to reduce it, like not always sitting. Like we are doing the study, you can just study. By that time also, you can just move your chair here and there. You can just lie side crunches, or you can just move during the study as well. But not always. Ma'am is saying something, you don't start doing the exercises. In between the gaps, like one from one class to another class, you should be having just a few minutes of rest. Okay, or switch over time. In that time, you can just do some movements of your hands and legs. Correct? Eat 5 to 6 serving of fruits and vegetables daily. Balance the food checkbook. You can just make a plan, or you can just make a diet plan by just drawing the line on your book, whatever you are taking on daily basis, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and you can just check it again. Okay, what exactly you are eating during the last 1 week, so that you can by yourself you can understand. Oh my God, I am taking just once junk food, or we are taking twice, or I am taking daily. So this is really very good thing to self-assessment. Correct? Weight yourself regularly. Once in a month, you can weigh yourself. As I must be knowing, some of you children have gained more than 5 kg in 3 or 4 months. Correct? Here I'm just sharing the graph. You can see if it is possible, or I will share in the group as well. Like I have shared for boys, what is the height and what is the perfect weight of yours. I can just share one thing, just give an example. Like if your height is 160 centimeter, okay, and so for that, your weight should be, what should be your weight? So weight should be around, we can say around 60 to 65 kg. That is more than enough. So we need to understand what should be our height according to my age and what should be my weight. Okay, if I will say around 10 years, you people are 6th class now, 12 years of age, so your height should be around the average height I can suggest you. It is perfect height, we can say, is 145 or 142. It's 160, 55 or 58. It is the perfect height for this age. This is just an idea I'm giving you. So you can go for the Google, what is the height, perfect height, what is the perfect weight for you. So you can just keep on check on that graph at your home itself, right? Jaundice is now not nowadays for cup of tea, but still I just suggest, if you people are taking any outside raw food, that is not suggested nowadays, but still if you are taking, then it may you may get infected for the jaundice, and the symptom for that is your eyes may showing instead of white is yellowish, your skin may show yellowish, and body fluids may also be yellow, like you may urinate yellow. Okay, causes are liver dysfunction. As we are not doing proper workout, our metabolism also degrade, and we are eating lots and lots of fatty food nowadays. If we are taking, then it, and sometimes because of some reason you are getting not hygienic food, then you may get the jaundice also. Okay, I'm not going deep into it. The same thing is there. A low fat, low carb diet should be allowed for this. Typhoid is also a waterborne disease, so this is also less chances now. But if you are taking contaminated water, this is because of the contaminated food and water. If you are taking any type of food or water contaminated, then you may get typhoid during at home also. Okay, So be aware and we take care of this thing. Now, this is the main point I want to discuss with you. Healthy eating plate. What is that? This I was sharing in the first lecture. Like you can see here, half of a plate is with the vegetable and fruits, and one fourth is the whole grains, and one fourth is the healthy proteins, and one glass of water. This is our one meal. Water is not going to be taken with the meal. This should be taken half an hour before the meal or half an hour after the meal. Correct? Uh, this tea, coffee, milk is also the part of liquid intake. So don't worry if you are taking proper soups or water or milk or anything like lemonade or something. This is the good thing. And eat variety of whole grains like whole wheat bread. If you are eating bread, if you are eating pasta, then you should take whole grain pasta. If you are eating rice, then you should try to take the brown rice, or we can say parboiled rice. Limit the refined products like white rice, white bread, or maida products. I will talk about the proteins, then choose the fish, poultry, beans, and nuts. Limited red meat and cheese. Avoid bacons, cold cuts, and the processed meat. That is very much important. Eat plenty of fruits. Nowadays, as you can see in the market, so many colorful fruits are coming. So try to grab all the colors as much as you can. Okay. More veggies, and the greater the variety you can have. Any type of thing. Okay. Uh, like you children are knowing more about the oil nowadays. Peanut oil, yes. Sesame oil, yes. Any type of oil that is having unsaturated fat, even the sunflower seed oil, all the seeds, that is oil seeds, that is a good quality for the oil. We can have olive oil, we can have canola oil, we can have even the mustard oil. That is very good. Okay, so no worries. Keep on changing your oils. Tell to your mom if possible, and yes, take fat also in the form of the ghee or this butter. 2 teaspoon is required for children is a must. Okay, so don't avoid fat as well. Eat healthy, as I have said. Balanced diet. Eat less, eat timely. That is more important. It should be balanced, it should be less in quantity, and we should eat in time. That is very much important. Diversification and variety is a must. Correct? As colorful food you can eat. Eliminate toxic industrial trans fats. Ready-made items, processed food, bakery fruits you should avoid. Reduce consumption of salt, sugar, and saturated fats. Eating fortified staples to address micronutrient deficiency. If you are having any type of deficiency, you can go for the fortified foods. But if you are having deficiency, then only you should eat. This is much more important. This I have just clear about the food. अनाज और दालें पवित्र as much as you can. Water भी लेना है हमको. Milk we should take, and white meat plus your fish and the poultry. That is good for health. Okay. Then we come, like you can see in the picture, it's a very colorful salad. Whenever we see the colorful food, now we just indulge in eating and our saliva automatically start. That is the main thing. Like you can see here, I try to share like yellow color that represents cereals and pulses. Should be in adequate amount. Purple color is for the food and drinks, high in fat and sugar and salt. So you should avoid the ready-made item that is dark in color. Dark blue, actually this is the logo we are sharing because this is the symbol on your sometimes in your labels of your food. When you are going to take the proper labeled food you are purchasing from the market, you can see this thing. That purple color is written means that is containing much of fat and sugar and salt. This is very important. If that is containing milk and milk products, that is dark blue. Brown color, you must have seen brown dot is there sometimes. That is for the non-veg items. For green items, it's fruits and veggies. For aqua blue, it's a water content is more in that thing. So this represents actually the food color of the labeled ready-made items. Correct? Here, just an idea, if ma'am allow us, or ma'am can give you an assignment if you are having a time. Like FSSAI is inviting application from schools to
Ma'am, we have
participate.
already done it. We have already uploaded.
Great, 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 great,
for this.
great, ma'am. You done my job. Okay,
We have already
thank
done.
you, thank you, ma'am. So this is all about anything.
Hello. I think Archana ma'am has lost connection. Archana ma'am, are you there?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, ma'am. So you are over with your views?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Anything
Thank you so much.
is there? Then you ask. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was really nice, and you really shared very valuable points about diet and nutrition. In this age of adolescence, the children should be very, very careful of what they are eating. So, if somebody guides them in a proper way, they will actually know what to eat and what not to eat. So, I really thank you for this, for guiding the students on their diet and nutrition. Now we are left with some speakers on the topic, and I will invite Ayush of class 6 to please come up with his lecture.